boys and girls. Today we're going to be creating a drawing of a plaque that is decorated with a sun and a moon together. It is an example of the Metepec pottery that is created in Mexico in the city of Metepec. And we're going to be starting out with our pencil and a piece of paper. The first thing you're going to want to do is either choose an item that is circular so you can have a circle, or you can draw your own. And I'm just going to draw my own. And it does not have to be perfect, it just needs to be a circle. The very first thing we're going to do is we're going to separate the sun from the moon. Half of this piece is going to have a side view of a moon. The other piece is going to have the frontal view of a sun. To do that, you're going to draw a crescent shape. So you're just going to already have this part of the crescent shape drawn. You're just going to come down about halfway, or not quite halfway. You're going to come out and make a pointy little nose, and then you're going to close it off by coming down and creating where the chin is. So this is the chin of your moon. Here is its nose, and the eye would be up in this area. The rest of the sunshine, the other eye would be here. That nose, you're just keeping this one as the nose, and then you have the half of a mouth over here with the other half. So we're going to go ahead and just start with the mouth. You can come in and you can draw up. I'm going to make these nice big lips. We're coming down right over here, and then we're coming up again. Those are our lips. You want that nice little line going in between here. And the suns are very decorative, so I'm just going to add some little swirlies and things like that to make my piece more interesting as I'm drawing. I'm going to come up and I'm going to make some swirly little cheeks. I did that on my example piece and I really liked it, so I'm going to keep going there with the swirly cheeks. The eyes, I wasn't quite happy with my my eye in my other piece, so I'm drawing in pencil this time, which I often tell you, draw in pencil first. That way, if you make a mistake, you can erase, but I didn't do that, and I wasn't able to erase. So, got my football-shaped eye. The other one, you could do a half of an eye, or you can do the full eye. I'm just going to show the full one, but I'm going to have the lashes down like that eye is closed. What else you could do is you could also have just a partial view of your eye here, and then that would be it. You just see the partial view. It would come off of right here over to here, and that's where the eye would be. But I'm going to go with the frontal view. I can show you really quickly that side view piece. So it would be, if here's my moon, I come down, got my nose, chin, I've got my lips, which I've drawn there, swirly cheeks, swirly cheek. Got my one frontal view eye here, and then the side view eye would be just like that, and it would be colored in. You could have it open or closed, or however you want to. I'm just going to keep it with the closed one. Football shape, you want to have that pupil inside there. I'm going to have that, and I'm going to give him some lashes on this one as well, just to give it some interest, and even some eyebrows. Got some eyebrows. Now, for the moon and the sun, you're going to draw some shapes back here. We have a lot of negative space, and we're going to be working in warm and cool colors. There's a video review on the site that has this lesson, and it reviews the warm colors. Warm colors are things like fire or the sunshine. Those are warm colored items. Red, orange, yellow, warm colors. Our cool colors are more like blues and greens and purples. So those are covered with the cool colors. So I'm just going to draw some shapes in here just to make it interesting. I like that swirly shape, and my original piece had those, and I kind of like them, so I'm just going to stick with those. They're going to be outlining the cool part of my my piece, which is the moon part. Cool is going to be the moon. The sun's going to have those warm colors I'm going to use. So I'm going to just show those, and I'm going to come all the way right over to here. For your sun, I'm just going to draw some triangle shapes and swirl them out to show the sun rays. If you want to go with your basic triangles, you can do that. If you like your triangles, oops, not in that part, triangles, you can do those. If you want the, that would be not there. And then your swirly pieces for your moon, okay? Just to differentiate between the two. So my swirly shapes, I'm just going to come up, around, and back. And here's one, here's one, here's one going that way, just to give it some variety. Here's another, and I'm going to end right there. So there you go. And then the next thing you would do is you're going to break these up into two pieces so you can color them. Half of your piece is going to be warm, half is cool, and again, it depends on which side of the piece you're on, the sun side or the moon side. You're going to break this up into different sections, and we're going to skip any of the lines that we need to skip, and you're just drawing those flowing lines coming across here. Here we go, and here we go. The same thing over here. Here, I'm doing more like sun rays that are coming up and down. So I'm going to pick a center point and pretend that my lines are going straight through. Same thing here, straight through. Here, straight through. And I'm continuing to go, skipping over where I've drawn so that I won't get that, draw through my picture. And here, and again here. Now, if you're not happy with anything, you're able to use your eraser to change anything that you don't like. Say I really just don't like that eye. I do, but we're just going to pretend. So I'm going to erase that. If you have an eraser, if you don't, you're just going to make it a happy accident. That's what I had to do with my other piece. I'm going to come down and make that triangle eye that I wanted, and then I'm going to draw that eyeball in there, and I'm just going to kind of go with that. So I have a side view of my sun, moon, and then a frontal view of my sun. So there you go. The next thing I would do would be to outline and start coloring it in. You can add some stars in the sky if you want to do that. If you do, I would suggest that you draw those before you draw your lines. Then you can intersect and make it a little more interesting visually. You don't have to if you don't want to. You can just go ahead and draw those in. You're using triangles to build up your stars. Triangle, there's 5 of them, and they make the points. Also, if you don't know how to draw a star, you can go across, down diagonally, back up, down, and back to your starting point. You can absolutely draw stars like that, however you want to. You can leave some of your space that's not colored in. You can alternate your colors, making a pattern like orange, yellow. I would color that in orange, yellow, or orange, yellow, white. And I missed that one if I was going to do that. So you got to kind of think about what you want to do and plan it. But you can certainly do your piece however you would like to.